What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in for another one of my Flash reviews. Today we're going to talk about Season 3, Episode 10, entitled Borrowing Problems from the Future. So The Flash is back in this Season 3 mid-season premiere, and this episode was awesome. I actually really like this episode because it set up the back half of the storyline for the rest of the season. And now Team Flash has to change the future. They have a whole list of events that they have to go in and they have to change. So now we're going to see less and less one-off episodes and more episodes devoted to a certain task or a certain thing that they have to change, which I like a lot. It makes me want to watch the show more. It's almost kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, except good. So let's get right into the episode. Overall storylines for the episode, we have Wally feeling kind of like unappreciated and like everyone's treating him like a kid and not really like he's a big part of the team. So he's feeling kind of down, feeling kind of left out, even though he's just in training. And there was a mention of Keystone City, which I thought was awesome. We have HR trying to open up Star Labs as a museum and start running tours, although it didn't really get off on a good foot at the beginning. And then Caitlin enlists Julian into Team Flash, although she didn't really talk about it with them until later in the episode. So then we see the Cisco Vibes into the future. They get the gist of everything that had happened by the news storylines, and now they're trying to change the future so that they can prevent Iris's death. So let's talk about the Barry and Wally dynamic for a little bit. So Barry got mad at Wally earlier in the episode because Wally disobeyed him and he joined the fight against Plunder, but he did save his life and he did actually make the arrest. Barry wasn't mainly mad at him because he disobeyed him, but he was mad because he was trying to change the future and Wally kind of messed that up for him. And no one knew that at the time because Barry didn't tell anyone what had happened. So this leads Barry to tell Iris and tell the team, and now the team is banding together. And that's one thing that I really liked about this episode is everyone's working together. Team Flash grows yet again because we add Julian. There's a lot of members on Team Flash now, and I'm not sure if all of them are going to make it to the end. And obviously, we have a prediction of someone who may die. If you check out our Savitar Prophecy theory video that we had just released, check it out. We give our whole theory. I think the prophecy is still going to stand. Someone will die. Someone will betray. Someone will suffer a fate worse than death. Now, that being said, I don't think it's Iris who's going to die. I think that usually with these CW shows, they tease something and then they do a big switch at the end. So I definitely think she's off the news. She's not going to die. Someone else is going to take her place. But you'll have to head over to our theory video. Check that out. Now, there wasn't really a lot that I didn't like about this episode. I thought this episode was a great premiere to come back. I was engaged during the entire episode. It flew by for me. I wanted to see more, and I can't wait to see the back half of the season. Next week, it looks like we kind of get a one-off episode. I'm not a big fan of those one-off episodes, but that's what it looks like. But the episode for this week, I thought the story was great. I thought that the writing in this episode, just to come up with this actual storyline of this is what they have to do for the rest of the season, I thought that's fantastic, and it's definitely got me excited. The effects looked good, the acting was good, everything was good. I think that if I were to give this episode a grade, I'm going to grade it a 9. What did you guys think of the episode? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know some of your theories for what do you think is going to happen, maybe who will die, maybe your theories for the Savitar Prophecy. Next week, it looks like we're getting Gypsy, who has these vibe powers and is hunting HR. So we're going to get a little bit more of HR's backstory next week. Let me know what you thought about all of the storylines going on. What do you think of Julian joining the team? I think that he's actually going to come around as a good character. He's not really going to be a dick anymore. If you haven't already, it would mean a lot to us if you'd like this video. Head on over to our channel and subscribe. And we will be talking about this show and all the other CW shows in depth live on YouTube every Friday. We do a podcast or actually a video podcast. You can check us out live on YouTube. If you miss it, you can come back and listen to us on YouTube or on SoundCloud or any other podcast platform. So check us out. We'll go in depth with all of the discussion for all the episodes that are back this week. And hopefully I will see you guys over there.